Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Life is good?
Yeah, life's good.
How was the last couple of days playing shows back in Binic?
Well, we only played yesterday. I think we got in at about I'm not sure, maybe 2 or 3 o'clock.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then we got stuck into it. It's pretty surreal being back in the town. Feels like we were here like yesterday. It was really amazing getting in, caught up with lots of friends, and played a really fun show. And then saw Frenzy, saw Clam, saw Where's Jimmy, and drank a 1,000 beers.
So far, so good. Since last time you came here to play, you got a new record out. Can you tell us a bit about the process? How did you get into that record, and what's basically the way it happened?
Yeah, so I think we wrote most of the record before, probably. I think when we came over last year, we'd actually wrote most of the record. I think we played.
Yeah, you played 2 songs actually. I think
we even played more than that. I think the only song that we actually didn't play last year from the new record was maybe Police State. I think was the only new song that we hadn't really played from last time, that had still been in our that we'd been playing live, but we hadn't recorded yet. And we recorded in October last year with our friend Evan at Loud Noise Estates in Melbourne, or Coburg to be specific. And it was good. I think it was about maybe 2 weeks of recording, and then maybe a couple of days to go back and go over some stuff. But it was it was really fun. We just he's got a studio where you all end up kind of.
You guys record live?
No. This was actually quite new for me, because usually I all of my previous records with Stiff Richards have been always recorded live. So this was actually the first time I'd recorded everything individually and gone through that process. So that was really good
like
to learn.
New experience.
Yeah, learn new experience. For me, I was like, it did feel a little like I didn't know that it would take so long to do all the individual parts, because I think I'm so used to like knocking it all out in like a couple of days. But it was very interesting to see another side of recording. So yeah, it was good.
Did you get into a different process of mind when you write for Steve Richards or for Public House, for the lyrically wise? I mean.
I guess the only difference would probably just be. Like when I have for Steve Richards, it's usually it's a lot of it's written like in the room while we're like jamming at band practice, and then like someone will have a riff, and then maybe I'll either work on some lyrics at the band practice and then come back and do it. And then with Public House, all these songs besides maybe Police State were written with just me and the guitarist James McClurg, who unfortunately couldn't be with us this tour. He's got some family stuff going on back home. His dad's quite sick, so it's really sad for him to not be able to come over and perform the record that he helped write. But we did have we've got our lovely friend from Zombeaches, James Young. We traded one James for another James, which has been very, very confusing for people. But no, most of the record was written with me and James at his house. He's got like a little bit of a home studio, and it would either be he's got an idea with a riff or a song, and then we'd sort of build maybe the basic structure of the song, like bass and drums. And then I would either work out some lyrics over it, or we'd write together over it, and then we'd sort of form it from there. And then when we'd go to band practice, we'd sort of figure out how
what works.
How we're going to get it all together. So yeah, quite a different process from Stiffies, but I'm not sure if it has much impact on how I write my lyrics and stuff, just because it's more A lot of the time it'll be like I've written them down at some point, and then I'll see if they fit over a song.
I see.
Yeah.
There's a very interesting paradox with the band is that like you're a very like energetic party band. It's just like it gets people going, getting into the band, and at the same time there's a lot of political sense and meaning and message in some of the songs. Do you see music and rock and roll is still like a media that make people think afterward, or
Oh, look, I'd hope so. Whether or not it's hard to really think about like, I don't know what level of impact you can really have with songs anymore. Just considering how I don't know, maybe decentralized everything is in the music industry, where there's enough people and there's enough people making music around the world that there's so many there's so many little pockets of genres and stuff that are going on that it's like what might be impactful to a very small niche audience of people probably doesn't have much impact on a broader audience, like mainstream. Especially the public. So whether or not it does, I don't really care. It's fun to I like writing songs about those things. And a lot of the time, I'm not sure if it's even, I'm not sure if I'm even where a lot of it is quite broad and just maybe making people to, I don't know.
Think a little bit more.
Think about like their reality, their society and stuff like that. And that's good enough for me. And it's also, it's fun to play. We had another interview where someone goes, "You're very angry, but you're not a very angry person." And
it's
I'm like,
bizarre. It's not. It doesn't sound like it at all.
Yeah, no, I'm not. That's really not me. I'm really not angry at all. But it's very fun to perform that music, and I love that. I love that kind of energy. I love that we can cause people to get excited and have a really fun party time as well. And I think with everybody in the band and like because we as much as we're taking it seriously, we also understand the kind of the funny position we're in, where it's like it's weird to write songs and then come all over the other side of the world and play them to people who know them and love them, or people who don't know them or love them but are still getting involved.
They get the energy. It's very much. You're very much of an outlet band. It's it's not you're not the type of band that people put out their cell phone to film. They just lose it. They get into it.
yeah. And people got into it last night. It was an amazing crowd. I would totally agree with that. And that makes it really fun. I'm not sure if I could be in a band where if we were just standing there doing it really slowly and seriously, I think I would feel very, very awkward. And
wait for another 50 years maybe. We'll talk about it.
I might do that in my twilight years. I think I'd probably end up being. I'd feel very anxious a bit on stage if it was calmer.
Well, look at Cosmic Psychos. They're still doing the same thing 40 years after.
Yeah, I think they're still wearing the same clothes.
Probably. Been washed 2 times in 40 years. It's pretty nice.
Yes. We played a couple of times with these guys on this tour. So we played with them at Festival Delamar, was it?
Delamar?
Yeah, Delamar. And then we played with them at Shockfest as well in Belgium. And it's always good to bump into those guys. I've met them a few times through Stiff Richards, but they're just legends.
It's just cool to understand that the glue still sticks after all those years.
It's fabulous watching them work. They just it's no frills. They just get out there and do it.
And it's interesting. I talked to them yesterday about that simple idea that rock and roll keeps you alive and it's still relevant.
Definitely.
And it's still like a pretty good job to do. With pretty good values.
I think it's a very good job. Yeah. I wish I could do it full time.
What are you doing when you're not doing music? You have a day job?
I'm a gardener.
You're a gardener?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, so yeah, pretty sweet. Just mowing lawns and fucking...
Do you know who was a famous gardener in the rock and roll industry? Peter Steele from Type O Negative.
Oh, really?
Big, super tall, muscle guy, and he was a gardener at nearby Madison Square Garden, and he never quit the job.
Right.
After all those years.
He must have really liked it then.
Yeah, I guess in between the heavily involved tour, he was kind of making the balance.
It is a very. Luckily I have it's a very peaceful job. Like it gets very busy in the summer, but a lot of the time of the year it's pretty nice.
People, you have clients. They know you are in a rock and roll band.
Some do, but a lot of them are. Well, I work for like a little company that has like a bunch of different teams. So a lot of the houses we do are down where we live is kind of like a holiday area. So a lot of them are like servicing big rich people's houses that aren't there most of the year. So if I see them, they sometimes know. But my bosses know, and they're very happy. And if you end up seeing this, Dave, thanks for letting me go on tour.
Right, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
But yeah, nah.
So what's going to happen with the band? You still have like a couple of weeks of touring?
Today is our last day.
Last day, wow.
Yes, so we started on the 1st, and yeah, this is we finish at midnight tonight, which I think is very nice little poetic end to the tour.
Absolutely.
And I think a couple of the boys are going to stay over in Europe and go on a little bit of a holiday. And then, actually, I think all three of them are, but I'm going to fly home on Tuesday. Yeah. So back to Australia on Tuesday, and then I have to move house.
And did you ever thought about getting a visa to be a full-time resident in Binic?
Oh, I would love that. I would love to do that. Yeah, I love coming back to Binic. It is actually one of my favourite places in the entire world. It's such a beautiful little town. And to have a festival in a town that's not like that sectioned off where you can walk around and do that is very, very foreign to me. We don't have anything like this in Australia. And if we did, they would maybe shut it down pretty fast.
And it's really pretty much of a shelter for people who don't fit in a niche. When you see the crowd, there's people who like metal, ska, whatever, and it's just it seems that people feel happy here.
There were people having a party blasting reggae on the roundabout at the front of our hotel at about 5 o'clock in the morning this morning. So yeah, I would agree with that.
Cool. Well, we're expecting for the last show, and I hope it's going to be a great time for you guys before you go home.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers, man.
Take care.
Thanks, man. You have a good day.